Welcome to Frank Bruno Law. I am Frank Bruno. Thank you for being here. Glad to have you. Today's topic, I'm going to tell you a little bit about a conference that I had. And I'm going to expand on an idea that I had yesterday. Before I get to that, if you would like to speak with me, please send me an email, frank@Frank Bruno Law. If you can, check out my website, frankbrunolaw.com. So I have a trial scheduled in October, and it may or may not go forward. It was pushed back from a date in late March to October. It may go virtually, it may not. The judge set aside 3 hours today, and we had a virtual Zoom conference for all of the participants to be available and to conference. The judge, the judge's law secretary, the litigants, and the attorneys. And yesterday I had spoken a little bit about negotiation and the position that people have, and sometimes people become entrenched in a position. And that was unrelated to today. Right, that was the negotiation was about a different client and a different scenario. But it made me think about it for today. People become entrenched in a position. They have their belief. They have their own story. And the way they want to present it, they believe that their position is superior, is correct, is the only way to go, and the other side is uncontrollably difficult, arrogant, unfeeling, inconsiderate. And I noticed today we really had like a dance. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You know, the cha-cha, right? 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. And there we were. So after 3 hours, we were able to narrow down issues. What we had done was, in advance of the trial, and there's been continued negotiation and discussion, telephone calls, several court conferences, email exchanges, and a global stipulation. A stipulation is an agreement. And so we were using the stipulation, the proposed stipulation, with some red lines. One attorney prepared it, sent it to the other attorney for the other side. That attorney highlighted changes, and then we, as best we could, we tried to go through it in an organized fashion, and then discuss, the pros and cons, the concessions that could be made, right? And in a global settlement, both sides have significantly made concessions, but we're still not there. And the case didn't settle, even after 3 hours. So the trial is scheduled. What the judge has graciously agreed to do is schedule another blockbuster 3-hour session, and we'll see if that resolves it. But if you'd like to speak to me about your case, frank@frankbrunolaw.com. Thank you.